Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome. This has been one of the first sit-down videos I've done in a while on this channel, and because this channel is mainly vlogging, but I am going to be doing Willow's 6-month update because a lot of you guys were requesting a 5-month update, and I didn't end up doing that because I just didn't feel like there was enough to talk about. First off, sorry if I look dead. I don't have any makeup on. Willow's actually asleep in bed right next to me, and yeah, so it's like late at night. It's 10:30 at night right now. So I'm sorry if I look like a corpse, but let's jump right into the video and get started. So first thing we're going to talk about is all like the physical things that they kind of go over in her appointment. She's weighing 15 pounds 10 ounces, and that is in the 36th percentile, which is great. She's just been going up, which is exactly what they want her to be doing, and her height is 25 inches, and that is the 26th percentile, so her height has always been a little bit on the lower side. I'm short, so she probably is going to take, she's probably going to take after, not after. She's probably going to take after me when it comes to the height thing. She's rolling from belly to back, which she was doing before in her 4-month update, I believe, and but she's not rolling from back to belly yet. Her pediatrician's not concerned about that at all. She said that a lot of kids don't even do that step. She's super smiley and giggly now, and it's so cute. She thinks everything's really funny, which is just adorable. She can sit up on her own for a good amount of time. I can't leave her alone with her sitting up unless I have the boppy pillow. My hair is really annoying me. Unless I have the boppy pillow like near her or around her, because she does end up falling over, but she can sit up without the boppy for a good amount of time and balance herself. She loves standing up. She likes to stand and like me hold her hands. She doesn't really try walking or taking steps too much yet. She does once in a while, but she can't really get her feet off the ground. Get her feet off the ground to do that, but she definitely is interested in it and loves standing. She can even stand up while holding on to something like the coffee table or some of her walking toys like the walkers. She can stand up and hold herself up. She's in size 3 to 6, kind of going into 6 to 9 month clothing. The 3 to 6 month is getting tight, but the 6 to 9 month is big, so it's kind of like she's somewhere in between there. And she's in size 2 diapers, but those are starting to get pretty tight, so we're going to be going up to size 3 diapers now. She's using a pacifier when she's tired mostly. She doesn't need it. It's not something that she's like attached to or anything, but she definitely does use it now. And in her last update, I think it was at 4 months I did my last one, she was not using a pacifier at all. She did like to chew on it a little bit, but she wasn't really using it that much at all. Along with that, we'll talk about some teething. She has been teething so much. Right when she turned 6 months, she got her first tooth, and she's since then has gotten her second tooth already. She turned 6 months on the 23rd of December. And it is so cute. When she smiles, you can see them, and it's just adorable. Her eye color has definitely darkened up a little bit, but she still has two different colored eyes. One of them, I believe it's her right eye, is hazel, and it has a little bit of like brown spots in it, and then her left eye is like a gray color. There really isn't any brown in that eye, so I'm not sure if they're going to change, if they're going to stay two different colors. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but it is super cool that she still has that. Her hair is coming in a lot. It started to fall out at between 4 and 5 months. She lost a ton of hair, and then now she's just getting it back at 6 months. You can see on the top she has a lot of like little fuzzy, like I call them duck hairs just because they just stick straight out. She has a lot of little duck hairs on the top, and they are a mixture of colors. Honestly, I can't tell what color her hair is going to be yet. My hair is naturally blonde. When I was born, my hair was very, very light. It was almost white, but as I got older, it got darker and darker, and now it's almost pretty much completely brown. There is a little bit of blonde highlights in there, but her father has blonde hair, dirty blonde hair, I guess, as well, and I'm not sure whose hair she's gonna have yet because her hair just started coming in, but she has brown, blonde, and even some red in her hair too. So now we'll talk about her talking and things that she's saying. She's saying hi, she's saying mama, she says dada, and she even says papa, which is what she calls my mom's boyfriend. She definitely associates the word with the person. She knows that I am mama, and she even like says mommy, like she knows I am mommy or mama, and she knows that papa, she knows who papa is. She doesn't know who her dad is, obviously. She just says dada, but we do talk about him sometimes, saying like her dad, so she might like be saying it because we talk about it.
Mama, mama, mama.
No, I already got a video of it.
And there it is.
Where's your mama? Mama. Where's mama? Where's mama? Hi, mama. Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah. That's your mama.
She has stranger danger with so many people now, mostly men, because she does not have a lot of men in her life. She cries when somebody she doesn't know holds her. Mostly men though. A lot of women can hold her for short periods of time before she kind of is like, no, I don't want you anymore. But men, it's like instantly almost she starts crying. She knows her own name. She knows her name is Willow. When you call her name, she looks over. She knows her nicknames as well. I call her Munchkin. She responds to that. She responds to Bunny. We call her Bunny a lot, or Bun Bun. And a lot of you guys caught on to that because a lot of people in the comments were saying like Bun Bun, like oh my god, so cute. And she is talking a lot more. She's kind of making more noises, trying to communicate, I can tell. She's having like that baby babble. She's yelling, screeching, she's growling, which is kind of funny. I don't know where she learned that one, but she's been growling recently. She saw the cat and she was like growling at the cat today. It was hilarious. Now we'll talk about sleeping, which she's doing right now. She goes to sleep between 9 and 10 o'clock at night, and she'll wake up around 6 in the morning just to eat again, and then she usually goes back to sleep again, and almost every single morning she wakes up at exactly 9:40 in the morning or 9:45. It's so weird. Every time she wakes up I look at my phone, and every single time it's been 9:40. So that's really weird, but we're still co-sleeping / crib training. We're trying to get her in the crib. I say we're, but it's just me, but I think I'm saying we're because I'm talking about Willow and me, but I'm trying to get her in the crib more, but halfway through the night she'll sleep for like 2 hours in the crib, and then once she wakes up she won't go back to bed, so I have to bring her in bed with me. But that's okay. She wakes up only once a night if I put her in bed with me, and it's only to eat, and then she goes right back to sleep. So overall, I'm pretty happy with her sleeping. I'm not really forcing her to go in the crib, but I am definitely like saying like, it's okay, this is your bed, this is where you sleep, and this is where I sleep, this is where you sleep. I'm hoping that we can kind of get her sleeping in the crib more. So now we'll talk about eating. We are still breastfeeding, and up until almost exactly 6 months, I was exclusively feeding her breast milk, breastfeeding and then pumping and giving her that when I was at work. But I was sick, and then she was sick right after me, so my supply diminished a lot. So we've been having to give her formula. If I can't pump enough to give her while I'm at work, we give her formula when I'm gone. So we're supplementing right now when we need it. But she's eating every 3 hours, pretty much on the dot, and she was eating every 2 hours for a while, and she's definitely kind of spaced those out more. I just gave her her first solid since she was 4 months. We stopped giving her solids because she was having some digestive issues, and I decided we'll just put it off until she's ready, and the doctor gave me the okay for the 6 month to start giving her pureed foods. And I know that I was kind of asking a lot of questions about baby-led weaning, but right now I'm just not fully confident in her chewing skills to give her solid foods yet. Obviously soft foods, but not something that's not pureed. But I do want to eventually get her eating things like avocado or potatoes that aren't like mashed potatoes, things that she needs to chew on, because I am really interested in baby-led weaning, and I really have been looking into it, and I think it's a great concept, but I'm just not fully comfortable with it yet. So I have been giving her, I just gave her cereal today for the first time since she's been 6 months, and she did fine with it, but I think I'm just going to keep playing around with different foods, and we'll see what happens with me giving her more solid foods. I already give her little bites of my food sometimes that I'm eating, so she definitely knows what food is. Whenever I'm eating, she wants some, but I'm just not comfortable like putting her in the high chair and giving her food to eat. And just, I don't know, I'm just too scared of the whole choking hazard thing, so that's why we haven't really done it that much. She has been playing so much more. She's been becoming a lot more interactive with the toys that she has, and she's content playing by herself for a while. If I need to do something, I can just put her on the floor to play for a little bit. She's definitely gotten a lot better with that. She's not so attached to me anymore where I can't put her down. She's definitely able to be on the floor playing. She definitely does not like tummy time at all still, but she plays sitting up, which is good for her anyways. I'd rather have her do that. But she's definitely learned how to work a lot of the toys, and she's learned like, oh, if I push this it makes a noise or it lights up.
She's like, I'll eat it.
That is pretty much it for Willow's 6-month update. She has definitely changed so much within 4 to 6 months. It's crazy. Like, just the way she looks, like, everything about her has changed a lot, and I definitely think this is the most that she's grown yet. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Definitely don't forget to subscribe down below in this corner. I think this one right here. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and we love you guys so much. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.